What's up, everybody? Flow number 738 here, playing more War Quaker.
You nailed it!
What?
We're back after a good amount of time.
Yeah, it's been a while since we played.
Oh,
Path is here.
that tells you the date that we... Not that that matters, but...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a full month later. Over a full month later.
Yes. Yes, Path is here, Giraffe is here, returning from Breath of the Wild.
Hello.
Um,
I'm here.
and Troy Baker will hopefully be joining us shortly. I'm going to keep my phone out for her. But yeah, let's get back in there.
I apologize if there's any beeping or whatnot in the background, so I have a repairman over to fix my electrical outlet.
What are we doing?
We just left Medley buried underground.
What? I don't remember that at all.
We put Medley in the Earth Temple, and she's down
That's
there praying.
right, that's
and
right.
Actually,
We
we
just
came
left
to
her
Dragon
here
Roost
to die.
We came to Dragon Roost to talk to Kamali, and he's like, "Have you seen Medley?"
Oh yeah, and we can't tell him anything because Link is a jerk.
That's what he is.
But we're ready to go, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I think if you check your map, it tells you your next. Oop,
I forget.
up on D-pad.
Got it.
Yeah.
That boy.
That boy.
We have explored very little of the ocean.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't mark things off unless you talk to the fish, and it like marks the island down for you.
Gotcha.
So.
Is there an island in every quadrant?
Mhm.
I think I asked this last time.
Yeah, most of them are fairly small,
Right.
but there is a thing everywhere. Why does a boat need to yawn?
He's a very old boat.
That's true.
Alright, there's only 2 sages, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, they consolidated. Had some budget cuts.
Alright. Where... Northwest.
You can warp a little closer.
That's true.
Wind Waker.
But I also want to, well, A, I forgot how to do the other ones.
Mm.
B, I do want to explore a little bit more.
Okay, fair. Oh.
Didn't realize it was that way.
Oh.
Also, we need a sail.
We do.
No, I
shall
need
be right
bombs.
back.
We'll miss you.
Thank you.
Don't step on my coffee.
Coffee.
Yep, I changed it when you weren't looking.
Oh wow, that's impressive. You're
Yep,
kin to Jesus now.
pretty much. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go to more north first.
And then
Is that the, what is that?
that is an island.
Okay. I'm bad at this game.
It's been a while. You'll get back in the saddle.
Yeah. I guess. Okay, we have a very important talking point, but we can't talk about it until Troy Baker gets here. So what's second on the talking point
I think
list?
it might be Ratatouille, which... Oh, no.
Also
Since-
requires Troy Baker's
Yeah.
presence.
I've been playing Spirit Tracks,
Ah.
The Legend of Zelda, Spirit Tracks. Spirit
Colon.
Tracks?
That would be weird if it was a combo.
That would be strange. Have you played it?
Yes.
There's some surprisingly morbid points in this otherwise,
I don't remember
Goofy.
specifically, but I remember the feeling of that being true.
like, beyond the overall plot, which is like Zelda's missing her body, within the first 5 minutes of the game, your old pirate buddy Nico, originating in this game,
Yeah.
he's like telling you a story, and he's like, I don't have much time left.
Can I come
Quote,
up here?
Yeah. Quote, this story may be the only thing that proves I existed.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, and you're like, oh my god, we just started playing. There's so many fun colors.
No one will ever remember me.
Face your mortality.
What? Who won it? Oh, it's a Koopa.
A wizard.
Yeah, that's right. Fun fact, some of the worst enemies in the original Zeldas.
A wizards?
Yep, they're awful.
How come?
They're awful and horrible. Shoot, I got a little screwed there, a little screwed. Oh, I got very screwed in that room, actually.
I don't...
Actually, they're not that bad in Zelda 2.
I attempted to play the original Zelda on my 3DS, and I did not get very far.
They warp around much quicker than this, and
This is polite.
kill you.
What fun! Oh, it's raining. I'll put the fire out. And then you also... Did you play Phantom Hourglass?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, we've talked about how great Linebeck is before.
Yeah.
Because my next point is that you find Linebeck's grave.
That's right, you do, but you also find his descendant.
Grandson, I think, Linebeck the Third.
Yeah. Who is not nearly as good.
No, he is not.
He's
but
just kind of there.
yeah, you're just like, oh, remember your old friend. But yeah, which like it's definitely bittersweet because it's like here lies the legendary Captain Linebeck, and you're like, you're right, he is a legend. But at the same time, it's his grave.
Well, I mean, you see the hero shade in Twilight Princess.
That's true.
But that's cool.
That's
not even grim. That's just cool.
Yeah. I've been playing, well, before she flew away to a different country and left me, with my best friend from home. Let's call her Beth.
Interesting. Her real name's Path.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, you got lucky. Oh, you didn't.
Got less lucky as the scene continued.
You do have a bow, which might be helpful.
You're right, I
for
do
this.
have a bow. But I didn't want to have to reslot everything. But
That's fair.
now I'm doing it.
Ooh,
No,
that's
I'm
fine.
good.
But yeah, I've
Too
been
fast.
playing Twilight Princess with Beth. Oh God.
Don't worry about it.
And unfortunately, as I said, she's studying abroad, so we won't be able to play for 5 months. I left her immediately after Midna's Lament.
That's quite the time to take a pause.
Indeed. Which I'm doubly bummed about because one, it's kind of a grim cliffhanger to leave on, and two, that much of a gap.
Is that after the sequence ended?
Yes.
Either way, it's a pretty sad cliffhanger. Like,
Yeah.
Grim is how I would.
Yeah. I feel like it'll cheapen some of the emotions of the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Because of this big gap, but no, it's been a lot of fun. She's quite bad at video games, so she likes to play them vicariously through me,
I see.
which I very much appreciate because
then you get to play.
because then I get to play video games. Yeah. I forgot how much fun Twilight Princess was. It's been a while.
It's I can't wait to replay it because
Yeah.
it's still in my mind my favorite game.
I love Colin.
Colin, what sweet cinnamon roll.
You're so right. You should say it.
Boy, baby boy.
Looks at Mallow.
Evil. I was trying to think of who it would be, but you nailed it.
I was like, we could be like the giant like bubbling thing. Bubbling?
Moblin.
Moblin?
Is he a mob? No.
Who knows?
But wait, he is a mob. I don't know.
They'd never say.
Yeah.
He just shows up on a bridge a few times.
It blew my mind when there were official names for Zelda enemies.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what? I just came up with my own random names.
What do you mean?
Wait, is that the Helm Rock? Wait, why are you? Who is?
Small bird.
Was it a small bird? It looked like the Helm Rock King for a hot sec.
Yeah, they all look. Oh.
No.
You fought them before. They're just like
Okay.
They look like smaller versions.
Again, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. This might be another bow situation.
Oh. Fair.
Yeah, you can shoot from Red's deck. Oh! Aha! I'm hoping that's Troy Baker.
Hopefully Troy Baker. Alright, we're back. Oh, and Troy Baker's here. Or
Yay.
Tom Baker. They will now be interchangeable.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's great. There's treasure somewhere around here.
Wasn't it right there?
It's unclear. How do I make it go?
Press, yeah.
I did that though and it went away. Okay. Well, now that you're here,
Oh my god, the most important talking point
Oh,
of our
excellent.
lives.
Yes. How was
so
the
yes,
Lightning Thief musical?
Oh.
Half, Giraffe, and some other friends and
Assorted.
I had quite the experience this past week. We got to see, we had the privilege of seeing the Lightning Thief musical on stage for 1 week only
In our town.
in our town.
Oh,
I
And
wonder why only for a week.
They've got a tour. They've got other places to be.
They were
The,
driven out
the
of
people
town.
are calling.
Don't use logic.
The people are calling.
we have thoughts.
I think that the entire experience of the musical can be summarized in one effect that they did and in one moment of the show, which kind of gives the general vibe.
I think I know what you're gonna
Oh.
be referencing.
Effect. All of the water bending was achieved with toilet paper and leaf blowers.
Oh my god.
Like the big climax of the musical was 6 leaf blowers with toilet paper.
Also, can I, just since we're talking about
Yes.
that moment, I have no idea what the words are in the book, but the line that they used for the big moment is the bad guy saying, "You think I'm afraid of a little water?" And Percy says, "How about a lot of water?"
Cute
Reveal.
leaf blowers.
I hate that.
Reveal
Percy,
toilet paper.
Annabeth, and Grover all with their own toilet paper spinners with leaf blowers attached.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the finale.
Oh man.
That's how they defeat Ares, god of war.
And then he just falls off stage.
Yep.
Oh man.
I was too busy, like,
Is the post the island?
this is the island, so the fish
Where's the
should be
fishy
around
boy?
here. I don't know, actually.
I
You
need to
can
mark
see
this off
his
my map.
splash, but no splash.
Do I need to?
Cruise.
This is an
I
island.
don't want to.
It counts as an
What are you
island.
doing?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, that's worth it. Dang it.
And then the moment, so that was the effect that summed up the effects in the show. The moment that summarized just the general feeling of me losing my mind was, you know how, you read the books, correct? You know how they have this like big road trip across the US of A?
Yeah.
You know how that's the majority of the book?
Yeah.
They skimmed that in Act 2, but in this wonderful montage, a man with a tractor appeared, said, "Get on my tractor!" And they did. And they sang a verse, and then he said, "Bye now!" And he was gone!
You forgot the best part. The tractor was actually a wheelchair.
Not any wheelchair.
Mr.
Chiron's wheelchair was reused to be a tractor, I believe driven by the same actor who played Chiron.
Probably. There was
Because here's another important thing. There are 7 cast members in the entire show,
Yeah. Oh.
which means
That's small.
a lot of repeats.
Yeah.
Where else to go? I think I need to get my biggest thing out of the way. Big octos, I tell ya.
Yes, please.
Okay, so they go to the underworld. First off, who do you think has the first big song in the underworld? Good guess. But no, who welcomes them to the underworld?
I don't remember the books that well.
I don't know if this was in the book.
Charon is a man who likes suits, who they interact with for 5 pages?
Okay, in the musical, it is played by a black woman, the best performer in the entire
By
cast,
far.
objectively. She
Loved
also
her.
played Percy's mom
She did amazing.
and several other characters because
She
there's
was
only 7 cast members.
Cyrena Beauregard,
Yes.
everyone's favorite. Actually, really, I do love her in the books.
And then, but yeah, she plays Charon, which is a cool, like, twist. And she's got a pretty jazzy song about how much she loves being Charon, basically.
Okay.
And then she goes, we have all sorts of people in the underworld. And then, because it's a musical, she names off 3 musical people. Now, first one Mozart. Okay. Fun historical little thing.
Yeah, sure.
Second one, Janis Joplin. Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Now I want you to guess.
Uh-oh.
In this musical aimed at high schoolers and middle schoolers, who they decided would be a good third member to round out this trio of dead musicians.
I think you may have accidentally found something interesting in game.
Is that a ghost ship that just disappeared?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like
the dawn.
ghosts.
The dawn is breaking.
It's just the ghost ship.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Do I have to come back here at night? Is that the gimmick?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm talking to the
Anyway.
fish.
Yeah. Who do you think?
Yeah, I want you to take
Musician number 3
dead musicians. What would be the perfect reference?
for these children.
Michael Jackson.
Hmm? Not bad. Maybe a little bit further back. Just a little bit. They were making music at the same time, but we're known for being a little bit further back. What wouldn't be tone deaf at all to talk about how dead this person is?
Did they just die recently?
No. But wouldn't expect jokes about them being dead though.
The way that it happened.
The answer we're looking for that they put in this young adults musical,
Uh-huh.
Kurt Cobain.
Ooh.
Not only that, immediately after name dropping these people, in this cast of 7 people,
Uh-huh.
3 people get up.
Oh, no.
One dressed as Mozart,
No.
one dressed as Janis Joplin, and one dressed as Kurt Cobain.
And that's it?
Then they're gone. They each get 2 measures worth of just jamming out.
I see.
And then
And then,
they make a joke about a bus full of dead children.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
There are choir boys on the way to the Vatican.
Yeah, like someone else. They're like, we've got the whole like Vatican or
Viennese-
the whole Vienna boys choir down here, and they're like, what? That's horrible. And she's like, yeah, they crashed on the way to the Vatican. Good thing their voices will never change.
Oh my god!
And then
they're
puppets.
portrayed by puppets.
Oh my god!
Also-
the puppets in the program that we were scared of.
Oh yeah, no, there's
Yeah.
puppets galore. Also, real choir, by the way. They didn't actually die in a bus crash, but there is a real Vienna Boys choir.
Oh.
Bet.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
That would be very awkward.
Name
if
drop.
you
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
Shot
that
out
was
of it.
rad.
That was rad.
Yeah, can't wait till the Percy Jackson musical goes on tour in Vienna.
Dead silence.
And they finish that. Wait, no, there was one more thing about the song I wanted to talk about. I need
It's a
to
jam, though.
pause it.
The,
I need to pause it to remember.
stereotypical Hades?
No, that comes right after.
Oh, right. We're not at that point yet.
What was it?
Hold on, let me look
What
at
was
the
it?
lyrics.
I had a
Lightning
very
Thief.
specific thought. Oh yeah, Grover apparently not picking up on the fact that the reason they have all these musicians is because they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Then proceeds to ask, "Do you have Josh Groban?"
Oh, yeah.
To which Charon responds, "We will soon."
Oh my god!
Someone better warn him.
Like
Oh
low key,
my god.
hoping Josh Groban dies young, says the musical of Lightning Thief.
Wow.
This seems like it's undockable. This seems like it doesn't want me to walk up here. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Fishy boy. I need to talk to you. Alright, what else we got?
Oh,
yeah, we can move straight from that into Hades.
Yeah.
Who wants to talk about that one?
In the book, the whole time they're like, Hades must be the traitor because it's it's Hades.
Obviously.
Clearly he wants a war. He's
Yeah.
evil.
Yeah.
And in the book, he's like, are you kidding me? I don't want a war. Like, that would be awful. And you're like, huh, my expectations were pleasantly subverted.
Mm-hmm.
Forget that. He
Oh.
loves war. He is dying for it. Also, he's in a sparkly sequin jacket and speaks like a weird gay stereotype.
Oh, go on.
I would be behind the sequin jacket if he was not talking like a weird gay
Damn.
stereotype.
Damn.
Played by Chiron.
Played
Or
by
Chiron.
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 Yeah.
So it was the
He
same
was
guy.
he was like all the
Oh,
gods.
they only had
except
one.
for Dionysus.
They only had one tall, lanky white guy.
Who his voice was surprisingly deep and resonant.
Except for when he was playing Hades.
Yep.
In which point it was high pitched.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, Ares was also played by Luke, which was funny.
Yeah, that was weird. It was weird when Percy's like, "Who's the half-blood that stole the lightning for you?" And Ares is like, "I'll never tell you," but it's the guy who plays Luke. Speaking of Ares,
Oh. Yeah.
hang on, I have to pay attention to
5
this.
square south.
South and 1 square east to find Ice Ring Isle, where you can be heavy as stone. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. And we're already headed south. Sweet.
This looks like a new map.
I've been expanding it.
Do you have more bait?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I better.
There should be a beetle on the. You're headed to Windfall right now. There should be a beetle shop there if you're
Cool.
not.
Yeah,
Beetle.
head towards that way.
So, Ares. Also, in the book, they have to like do Ares a favor before he like helps them go west. In this one, he shows up and he's like, "Get on my motorcycle!" And apparently that's the theme, so they just get on and they sing another verse.
Can we just reiterate again how like 2/3 of the book were narrowed down to one song?
Yep. Yep.
The fun parts of the book?
Yep.
Actually, real quick, can we just go through the song?
Mhm.
They go to the, what do you call it? Skyway, Missouri Arch.
St.
whatever.
Louis Arch.
St. Louis
That's
Arch.
the one.
Yeah, wait.
That's-
I'm gonna look up the lyrics
That's
to this
impressive,
song.
Hazel.
It's called
Sorry.
Drive.
They find a lady with a little doggy bag and go, "Oh, cool, what kind is it? Is it Chihuahua?" And then it roars, and she goes, "No, it's a chimera." And then they just walk off, and
What?
that's the end of that.
Okay.
Yeah, they get on a train and then they go to the arch and then the chimera happens
Where's Peter?
and then hop on my tractor.
That's where the tractor comes
That's
in.
the tractor.
And
Where's Peter?
where is he not here? I think you actually do have a beetle chart. Yeah, surely
That's
he's at
right,
Windfall.
I do,
though.
but I don't.
C, go to back to your C chart and then hit Y.
So
R.
intuitive.
Open
Oh,
all
I
of
should open
yeah.
these.
Yeah, and then they're on the tractor, and then there's a reporter, and then they get
yeah,
off
the
the tractor.
reporter's
Yeah, tractor guy, first line, hop on my tractor. Tractor guy, second line, bye kids.
Oh my god.
And then public transportation is suspended due to the storm, even though they get on a bus later.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then they mention.
Yeah, no, within the same song,
Oh.
they're like,
Yeah.
public transportation shut off, and then they're like, let's get on the bus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then they bring up the Hoover Dam, which definitely happens in the third book, but we'll forget about that.
Don't worry about that.
And then Ares shows up, and he's like, "Yeah, y'all cool with motorcycles, right?" And then they go on the motorcycle, and then they go, and then Ares gets there, and he goes, "Vegas, baby!" And he looks right at Annabeth, and he goes,
Who is 5th? How old is she in this book?
Teenager.
12.
Okay.
Wait, she's.
In the book, Percy is 12 in the first book, and I'm assuming Annabeth is his age.
Oh.
Yup.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's finish the thought.
So he goes, "Vegas, baby," looks right at Annabeth. "This is where I get off." Drives away.
That's so aggressive.
I was unhappy, shall we say.
What the heck?
That's fish.
I don't know if many
Fish.
people were happy.
There were like 7 several weird sexual jokes in this show for children, which didn't like.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and then they're like, okay, gang, we'll be in LA tomorrow. We need a place to sleep for tonight. And Percy goes, the Lotus Hotel. And she's like, you're joking, right? And then they leave that. One of my favorite parts of the book. And they just walk past it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a...
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I think, for the sake of identity, JoJo picked up on that, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god. So they don't go in the Lotus Hotel, just a random lady comes out of it. And it's just this another random lady in the show. And she's like, my brother have been here since yesterday, May 1st, 1939. And
That's
in the lyrics, it's listed that it's Bianca D'Angelo, who is like a major character in later books.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
And then they go, well, we can sleep on the road. Drive, just drive.
But how?
Oh, look, a bus to Los Angeles. And they get on a bus.
Buses are closed thanks to weather.
And that's the song. The
Well,
end.
we know there's no rain in Los Angeles, so.
That is true. You got me there.
Yeah.
Even Zeus is like, Even during this war between me and Poseidon boy, we're not touching there.
It's too precious.
Wait, it's behind... What?
What?
It's behind me and to my right.
What is?
The island?
The island.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I not look at that?
You've been there before. That was where you placed one of the pearls to summon the Tower of Gods.
Oh, okay. The guy said something about scoundrels and a teacher, but whatever.
Oh.
Is that a separate thing?
Yeah, that's a separate thing.
Okay.
Oh god, what else? There's so much to talk about. Like,
Let's talk about Chiron.
Oh. So he comes out, and when he's Mr. Brunner, he's in a wheelchair, as he should be. And I'm like, alright, wonder how they're gonna do the big centaur reveal. Bet it's gonna be rad. Boy, was I wrong. And so it's in the middle of a song where Dionysus, who seems to be on meth or something,
Also
throughout this
played by
song.
Grover.
Yeah. Just like is freaking out the whole time, you know, in character. And then he's like, and Chiron's a centaur! And Chiron stands up. And he is a human man wearing a suit with a horse tail sticking out his ass.
And that's it. That's what centaurs look like.
And he pranced around on stage.
Yeah.
For a little bit, and then he walked normally.
No, he prances whenever it's a good time for comic relief.
Yeah.
And then he walks normally when it's a serious scene.
And whenever he delivered serious information, he stood as like directly square to the audience as
So
possible.
that you forget he has the tail.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh god.
Interesting. Let's do crimes.
Yeah. Let's stop.
Oh,
crimes.
stop crimes. Fine.
Very well.
That would be the honest thing to do. For righteous blade seekers.
Oh.
Should I do anything with this right now?
You can get like treasure and stuff in there, but if you want to advance the plot.
Nah, I can pass.
What is
If
that,
it's not
big
a
boy?
fun, if it's not like actual plot to the side plot, then I'll pass.
Troy Baker, by the way, I own a copy of the Master Sword now.
Wait,
My brother got it for me for Christmas.
I love that.
I now have swords multiple.
That's amazing.
I know, right? I'm a lucky gal.
Yes.
Also in The Lightning Thief. This is not nearly like as big a problem as all the other things we've said.
Just everything else.
But it's bothered me so much. Like, you know when he gets claimed by Poseidon and it's like
Yeah.
a really big
Oh,
deal and there's
yeah.
like a hologram above his head?
Yeah.
You would love to see that on stage, right?
Absolutely.
Too bad. Very, very achievable effect, especially since they had a campfire on stage that was spewing smoke. So just have it spew a little more and shine a projector on it and you would have your hologram. But no, they were like, Look up
that
there.
sounds like something a responsible stagehand would try to do.
Look up
Pat.
there. Look at the stars off stage that our audience can't see. They're a trident. Wow, you're Poseidon's son. Isn't that great? Oh my gosh.
No.
Yep.
I will say, right before that, you have, I would say, the best legitimate song.
Oh, the camp song.
The campfire song.
That was rad. I
Aside
did
from the
enjoy
fact that these preteens seem to be acting drunk, or what they thought drunk would be like. Not like blatantly, but like enough that's like, oh, okay.
Well, I assumed in the musical they were 12 and were more in like the
that was
15
unclear.
range-ish.
Because it's
Where it's
so
much more
much
legal
better.
to be drunk.
Also, fun fact about the actor who played Percy. Jojo, I assume is his name.
Yes.
Discovered his Twitter, the bio of which is, if the Lost Boys had an older brother, period, you found him, period. And his profile picture involves what appear to be face tattoos, one of which being a
Oh.
tear,
Wow.
which, if Jojo is not mistaken, means you killed someone.
Yep.
I believe depending on the side
yeah.
of your face could mean you killed a cop.
Yeah,
Oh no!
That's-
Oh dear!
that's definitely it.
I'm gonna
Who is
Google
Jojo?
face
Is
tattoo.
Jojo the nickname for...
My very tall friend.
Yes.
Yes. Face tattoo tear. Cop? Is what I'm Googling.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna miss that square and see what this Hogwarts castle is. And it disappeared and reappeared. Wait, have I already been here?
Maybe? There's
Or-
a couple islands that look like this.
I see. This one looks like it has spiky boys around it or something. Nope, those are just weird markings.
I think you have been here, yeah.
Oh, alright.